Hello everyone, welcome back to Dimidian Studios. Gonna have to get used to saying that. We have recently changed the name of the channel, and we've done that because we're trying to branch out into other franchises and other videos on the channel. Not just Alvin and the Chipmunks, but other things such as this. Well, not just Harry Potter, but Lego, basically. And this has been out for quite some time. Some of you may have this. This is the Lego Harry Potter Night Bus Adventure Lego set, and I really like the aesthetic of the 3-decker bus. So I thought, you know what, I might as well purchase this, and instead of doing it privately and off camera, I thought might as well do it on camera for you guys to enjoy a bit of extra content, because we're hopefully branching out into weekly videos. But without any more further ado, let's get into this. So it has been so long since I've opened a Lego set. I've actually forgotten how they open. Okay, so there we go. They open at the top there, don't they? And then I think you pull this through and then open them up. Yeah, perfect. And I was warned about this. Lego sets are now in paper bags rather than plastic bags, which I guess is more eco-friendly. And here we have it. This is what we have inside of the pack. We have 4 bags, and of course, here we have some stickers, because it wouldn't be a Lego set without stickers, right? Well, according to Lego fans, it would be. And of course, the instruction booklet. So yeah, let's open up bag 1 and get right to the point. I'm not new to building Lego. Definitely not, as you can see if you watch my vlog. I definitely do organize the parts. Not every time, so you'll probably see that I won't do it sometimes. But yeah, for a majority of the time, I just kind of like to put all the parts into one space and then build from there. But sometimes it's nice to just rummage, you know, what you're trying to build. That was my phone going off there in the background, making noises. But yeah. Tediousness going off in this video. Of course, we're going to just start with what looks like building Harry. So as you can see in the corner, very corner here, yeah, just kind of building Harry. So there's his legs. We have his top section. Doesn't have any hood on or anything now. He doesn't. Okay. What he says, his hair. I'm guessing that his head is more than likely in one of these little bags here. So open this completely the wrong way and put all of those tiny bits in front of the instruction book here. One of them rolled under the instruction book, and it was in fact Harry's head that went underneath the instruction book. Ironic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stick his face on, just like that. And of course his hair, which goes on top, just like that. And I think he also has a wand, which is on there. So we'll just put that to one side actually for now. And we have Harry, which you can never get to there we go. Where's the focal point? There it is. Perfect. There we go. A little bit of a jump cut. I decided to organize things a little bit better before we continue. Of course, this will be heavily cut down. You're not going to see a lot of the tedious like building and so on. I'm just going to show you like a highlights reel kind of video, but with some building in here. I'm not going to explain my process, but you know what I mean. So again, we have the trunk here, which we are putting together. I'm guessing you just kind of put it together this way. Is this the way it goes? Yeah. It literally has hinges. There we go. Little letter piece. And a coin, I'm guessing. It's like one of those Gringotts coins holding his trunk as he pulls it along. Starting with the street corner that he's on in this scene in the actual film, which means we're kind of starting with like a park bench. So we'll go with this, and we stick one of, if I can find them, this is what I love about Lego building. You can never find the pieces you need unless you organize it. This is not very well organized, but you get the point. Stick that on there, and then we're going to take a couple of these, so about 3 of these. Put those on top of each other. the next part. Okay. So we're putting... It's very clever, isn't it? How it's done. Very clever. And there we have it. The finished piece is a lamppost. I've never built a Lego British lamppost before. It's a good thing it's not one of those ones with the like a top hat on. That would be interesting. It has been a while since I built Lego. Almost about, I think, a year, maybe. Something like that. So there we go. We just take our park bench or whatever it is. I guess it's like supposed to be like the pavement, I guess. And then we are putting on 2 black studs right here. Okay, and then we're sticking one of these plates over the top of it. And there we go, we have created the park bench, which looks really cool. Okay, so this is actually where construction of the actual bus, I believe, comes into play. So we're going to start by doing the first few sections, and I'll catch you up in a moment. Right, so this is how far we've got with the build so far. This is kind of like building the base of it. And what we're doing now is, you see all these like little black stair pieces we have here. Well, we have to put 8 of those, all of those, because there's so many of them, and wrap it round it. So let's actually do that now. There we have it. So all of those just kind of wrap together, creating what looks like the foundation of the bus itself, which is pretty cool, actually. It's very clever how they design these. It really is. So we've built like part of the bottom of the frame, and now it looks like we're kind of integrating the wheel arches. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So we're just gonna put it on backwards like an idiot. I swear, orientation with me with building things, terrible. But yeah, panels across it like that. It's because it's dark colors, it's difficult to see the instructions correctly, but I'm pretty sure it's like that. And then we put another one of these 1x4, I guess. I don't know the terminology that well, but yeah, just stick that on there like that. Don't mind my need to cut my nails, or my thumbnail anyway. But yeah, grows faster than the rest of them. But I digress. Again, I've got to stop saying that. I'm just adding sort of final touches, I think. Or, well, a little bit. My hand just keeps on sticking to that. It's one of those little turny things you always have to do. One of those things. And we just stick that slap bang in the middle here. And then we're just putting 2 of these ahead of the parts that I made earlier off camera. Because like I said, the majority of this will be highlighted rather than you see the actual building process. Like, is that the way I should do this? Who knows? Okay, and then we've added those little scribbles to the side there. I think that's what that is. It might become clear as to what it is later on, but for now, that's something, at least. A part I think I might have skipped. No, I opened up 2 pages instead of 1. I hate it when I do that. Okay, so now we're putting in actually one of these. Facing this direction, yes. 2 of the more of the wheel arches. Let's make sure we get it the right way around this time. But this time I think we're decorating them a little bit, or adding support or something. So we're putting 2 of these single flat pieces either side of it like that. We're doing that twice. So, okay. So now we've done that, we're just gonna put them onto the build. Just like that. And as you can see, we have wheel arches at the front now. I think that's the front anyway. Looks like that'll be the front, right? Okay, so we've gotten this far. We just like maybe 1 page, just adding on a few sections at the front. This little piece here, just kind of building the front section. Is looking good so far. I actually really like this build, at least the way it's constructed so far. It looks actually like for this part we're doing our first sticker application, which is actually as we build. I'm not sure if that's usually a thing that they do, but we are. I'm just going to push those up with the book a bit. Apply that with the indicator lights facing downwards. So let's do that. See how good I am at doing this. If I even am any good at this, I'm probably going to get it not very well centered, but I'll certainly try. It's definitely off to one side, but you can't really tell. It'll bug me though if I don't do it right. I'm not going to try and take it off though, because I'll end up ruining it even. And it goes slap bang there like that. So it looks okay, I guess. Nothing too wrong with that, is it? So steering wheel is this side. No, this side. This is the front. Okay, so that is the front, I would imagine, unless the steering wheel is at the back of this car or bus, actually. Make sure I position it correctly, that's all. And we take one of these and put it like that. So I can sort of see the half cab kind of design coming on, even with just the base on. So yeah, it's identifiable, at least to me. But yes, let's continue on and add the headlights this time. And there we have it. We have the headlights added on right there. Looks pretty cool, nice effect. I wonder if anyone's actually rigged this to have lights. Who knows? Added the second headlight to it, and it actually looks really cool. At the moment, it kind of just looks like we're building a car, like a strange long car. But yeah, okay. It looks like we're adding a bed now, which is fairly straightforward. We're just kind of taking this white piece here. I'm guessing it goes on here, doesn't it? Because that bed in the movie they move all over the place. So I'm guessing that's what that is for. Okay, so that is how far we have gotten or got with bag one. All the extra little pieces here, that's all we have for the extra pieces. And this is actually Sirius Black or Padfoot, which is included in the set. And you can put him right there next to the little street lamp, as you can see, is ominously casting a shadow from my other light. Bag number 2, and as you can see, there is a fair few wheels, side pieces, and even another minifigure, who is, I think it's Ernie, isn't it?
Take it away, Ern. Take it away, Ernie.
You know, that kind of thing. And he's the bus driver, so he drives the actual bus with he has the glasses and everything, and even the headpiece. I've never had a minifigure with a headpiece like this before. But there we go. We have Ernie the bus driver. He doesn't have an accessory, but he is a pretty cool minifigure. And I can add him to my collection of, minifigures. Okay, so we're going to now continue with the actual building of the bus. And I think that for some of this, I think we're going to go ahead and let's time lapse it. So it's a little bit more interesting than me cutting through it. With bag 2 completely finished, we have essentially constructed the entire first deck of the bus. And it looks really cool, actually. I cannot get over how much they have integrated a curve into the design, which is actually really cool because, Lego is blocky and straight angles, but that's actually pretty nice at the back there. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way this looks so far, especially the little bus number or identification serial thing there. I think that's what that is. I might not have centered some of the stickers perfectly, but comes with the territory, I guess. There's one there as well. You can't really tell sometimes, but no, loving it so far. I guess we're going to have to carry on with the next deck. All right, this is what we are working with for bag 3. I got to admit, the last time we did bag 2, these windows, even though it wasn't evident in the time lapse, but they really take a bit of time to do because there's I think 10 of them or something. And yeah, they were just really, really fiddly. So were the tires. Very, very fiddly things to get on. But ultimately, pretty simple and straightforward. But again, a bit fiddly and annoying. So yeah, let's go ahead and I think we're actually starting with, is his name Stan? Stan Shuntbike, I believe? Something like that. I might have that wrong, but it's the conductor, and we're building as a minifigure, so we're just going to put that on there like that. Put his satchel on sideways. I have to lift his arm up, don't we? There we go. So we've got his little satchel. Is it double-sided, this face, or not? No, we've got one face on this one. I always forget where the viewfinder is, don't I? There we go. And then just stick his cap on. And then we have the conductor. We'll call him that for now. Okay, so moving him aside, let's go ahead and just construct bag 3. And I'll see you at the end of it. Here we go. Let's go. All right, and there we have it for bag 3, I believe. Yes, 3. Forgot which number I was on. And it's coming together pretty good. Now it just looks like an ordinary double-decker bus without a roof on. You actually can get double-deckers with half a top deck and the rest of it's open top. Usually inside kind of the coastal areas. But yeah, looking very good. Nice rubber tires and so on. There were 14 and 15 windows in this one. And if you didn't notice in the time lapse, I did actually make a mistake with this. I put the plates in the wrong place at the bottom, so I had to take everything off to move the plates forward and then put it all back together again, which was fine. It didn't take that long, really. But yeah, it was a pretty entertaining build, shall we say. And we're about to go on to the next part. Okay, so we're moving on now to bag number 4 and the final bag in this build. So let's go ahead and empty it out and organize the pieces. And here we have it. This is what we have to deal with the 4th and final part of the build. And we've got some extra bits just out of frame down here. Yeah, so let's get on with it and we'll finally have the completed bus. And here we have it. The night bus from Harry Potter is complete. And it was a very entertaining and fun thing to build. And it has a lot of like neat little features and like detailing that's absolutely to die for. So yeah, let's just take a quick closer look and we'll close out the video. And there you have it. So that was a Lego City Night Bus, which is a very, very sought after piece for me. I just never got around to getting it, but it is absolutely gorgeous and definitely a nice little display piece. The 3-decker bus was always very fascinating to me when I first watched Harry Potter. So to have your own little copy of it is absolutely fantastic. And the little minifigures as well, which you can actually change the Sleeping Witch's face to be that of Awake if you so wish. But of course, I think I'm going to have her laying in the bus at some point. Should have got a bit of B-roll there to see the interior, but I'm pretty sure you guys saw it during the whole time-lapse section, I think. Maybe we'll take a look in my vlog. That's all we have time for in this video. So if you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a lot of different content coming out in the coming weeks leading up to the end of the year. So yeah, stay tuned for all of the newer content. Not just Alvin and the Chipmunks, that's part of the channel, but not its entirety anymore. So until next time, I'll see you soon.